Hello everyone, this is Allison Gross, and welcome back to Let's Play Dino Legs. I am very angry right now, because I've just gotten almost past this level multiple times and gotten screwed essentially by bad luck. If you saw my last video, you saw there wasn't really any way in which I messed up that time. I bounced on all the spiders. Okay, I missed one spider. I missed one spider. And I'm not timing myself, am I? Alright, so you got to see my gadgets while I open my stopwatch, which is all great, but it doesn't matter because we're just waiting for these fires. So... while we wait, perhaps a little poetry? Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. I did promise we'd come back to that. In the 18th of April, 75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year. I think I'll just randomly intersperse lines from that whenever I get bored. He said to his friend, if the British march by land or by sea from the town tonight, hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch, one if by land and two if by sea, and I on the opposite shore will be, ready to ride and spread the alarm through every Middlesex village and farm, for the country folk to be up and to arm. Yes. And to know I'm not stopping because I don't remember the rest of the poem. I do remember at least some more of it, but I think it's funnier if I just randomly stick in the lines. Okay, whatever. It's not funny at all. That's fine. But I'm amused, and I'm pissy about this level now, so I need to amuse myself. He said to his friend, if the British march by land or by sea from the town tonight. I already said that part, didn't I? Yes, he said good night, and with muffled oar silently rowed to the Charleston shore. And watched the moon rose over the bay while swinging wide at her moorings lay the Somerset British man of war. Okay, Tim, stop that. Yes. Alright, that's totally fine. I feel that in general the levels in this period are less forgiving because they're based around fire timing. And if you time the fire thing wrong, you're just screwed. Though that is just a general guideline, because even though they are unforgiving in that way, they're nowhere near as unforgiving as the level of which we do not speak, or even that stupid take your time level. I've been, for my personal enjoyment, I've been gathering all of my other like 15-minute videos and making them into longer videos, and oh my god, I'm not paying attention. And so I just finished doing the one for the Jurassic period, so I've been rewatching all my old videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I had forgotten how awful some of these levels were. Oh, and here's the great thing, the video of all of me playing the Jurassic period is over 8 hours long. Yeah. And at least an hour of that, probably more, is the level of which we do not speak. Ah, you finally did it correctly this time. That's like the fastest we can do the fire. or the latest we can do it, because there's no way I'm putting it down on this bottom level, because then Dinos might walk into it. And that would be very bad. A phantom ship with each mast and spar across the moon like a prison bar, and a huge black hulk that was magnified by its own reflection on the tide. Okay, now we're starting to get into the part that I don't know quite so well. Meanwhile, his friend, through alley and street, watches and listens with eager ear. And I don't remember this part. Till he hears the measured tread of the grenadiers marching down to their boats on the shore. Oh good, another one is hatching. Oh, and more hatching. Well, this Dino was blocking me, so I couldn't pick up. Oh. Let's not have any spastic button pressing this time. Oh my god, why did you not? And I can't go over there because there's a frickin' Dino. If I could cage Dinos in the shell, which, you know, not the creator's fault. It's been added into a later version. The fire is already at a 4, but at least I cleared out a lot of those Dinos. And I fail at spider bouncing. That's very bad. It may be impossible now. No, it's not impossible. It all depends on the hatching. Okay. Oh, and you're going over there? Well, at least there's more Dinos out. Okay, you. And more hatching. That's good. More hatching is always good. Oh, hey. The fact that those Dinos are right next to each other is bad, but, other than that... Oh, and that one's hatching. Oh my god. Except then that happens. I was not being careful enough. I was not being careful enough. And this is gonna go into a freaking second part, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. I should have quit while I was behind. For lack of anything better to do, we're gonna skip around in the poem. Well, I don't remember the next couple lines, but... He startled with the pigeons from the rafters, around him made masses and moving shapes of shade. He stood and looked down. On the hill, below the town, and the moonlight flowing over all. Beneath in the churchyard lay the dead in their night encampment on the hill. silent and sure like a sentinel, the watchful night wind as it went, creeping along from tent to tent, and seemed to whisper all is well. Well, at least I can sort of get 2 attempts of this level off in a video, or at least an attempt and a half, or 2 half attempts, or something is more likely. I'm kind of paranoid at this point in playing the game. Paranoid that I'm going to reach a level that I absolutely cannot do. Because it's gotten close a few times. Well, I guess... yeah, it's gotten close on a couple of occasions. And the new levels, like, I've seen some of the new levels, and oh man. I mean, that it's not nearly as bad, because I'm not recording, so all I have to do is get lucky and pass the level once. Which, let me tell you, is good at some of those levels. But, you know, I still don't know what's up ahead in the Cretaceous period, so I'm just afraid there's going to be something somewhere that is just gonna utterly pwn me. A moment only he feels the spell of the place and the hour and the secret dread of the lonely belfry and the dead. Okay, time to start walking over there. So just remember, as boring as it is for you to watch me do this over and over, it's much more boring for me to play it, because I've played it way more times than you watch it. That's what I say to my students when they complain about their papers. I'm like, just remember, for every paper that you have to write, I have to grade 75. So, yes. Okay, guys, time to go. Actually, it is time to go. And something black that bends and floats on the rising tide like a bridge of boats. Ah, something's hatching already. That's very, very nice. And I did not fail at bouncing on that spider. Also very nice. Lagging! Not nice. But... Ooh, lots of dinos. my god. Okay, those dinos are completely on top of each other now. Oh my god. Okay, you made it. Wait, come here, Dino. Why are you not... Oh, because I caged both of them. That's nice. Can you make it? Can you make it, Tim? Can you make it? Well, actually, it doesn't matter because you... I have that loose Dino roaming around, and now I can't figure out where my fingers are. So I went over 15 minutes this time just because I don't want to run the risk of messing up and having this go into another part. So I'm going to finish out this attempt. I'm letting that Dino roam around because I don't want to deal with caging him when there are so many other dinos there. Yeah, that was slightly costly time-wise, but I think I can recover from it. Meanwhile, eager to mount and ride, booted and spurred with a heavy stride, on the opposite shore walked Paul Revere. Okay, the fire is going out, but there are only 3 eggs left. I might be able to do it. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Going over did no good. Okay, gonna cut it off now. See you all later. Bye.